It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Las Vegas Raiders. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. Devin Duvernay to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, Sinai. Sinai.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. West side zip. Move 58. Right.
Fields out of the gun. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Cardinals grab it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
Downfield, and he's got McMillan. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Kadarius Toney on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. First and 10 now from the 30. Allen looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And second down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen on third and short. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On 1st down, Allen. He brings it in. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Tony now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, tonight.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Here's 2nd and 11. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Mitchell up the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand at saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in the run game. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, tonight. Easy. Green 19, tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here we go. We're good.
Fields on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. It's picked up inside the 45.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. So in read, they'll get it to Genty. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Genty on 2nd. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Travis Hunter making that play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
3rd and short here, trying to pass. That's caught for the 1st. And no, he's caught before he can reach the end zone, Brock. They got him at the 4. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. About to begin the 2nd here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points.
319.
Genty is in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 20-zip lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard
line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 39.
Play action, Fields. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Fields looking to throw. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now it's Fields. Oh, try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looks like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of them. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
1st down throw for Allen. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Here we go.
On first and 10, it's Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
Here we go, son. All right.
Looking to throw Fields. Forced out to his right. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down and 10, Fields. He's got the hook up to Davante Adams. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for Raiders first.
Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's second and 7. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Here we go. We're good. Tonight.
A pistol snap. Fields. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Cardinals will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Hand off to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Allen on third down. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Raiders nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Tony now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 58, who's that?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders get their first points of this game just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Raiders 7.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Allen setting up play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. First and 10. Here's Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead.
Raiders 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end.
Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Tight end in motion right. Throwing now on first down. Allen buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Josiah Stewart there to make the stop.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Coming left is Genty. Have him gain about a handful there. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
The Raiders go a nickel on this third down. Back to Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Slot man motioned over. 4th down. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
319. Look out.
Another give here to Genty. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Round 80. Where's that?
Allen looking to throw. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Now here he goes. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Escapes the pocket. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Of all the players out there, right, the coach on the field, the quarterback, well, he's got to know that play was dead in the water. At that point, just minimize the loss. Can't be tackled that far behind the line.
319.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Hey, here we go, Scott. Tonight.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that,
here we go.
I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down, Fields. And the touchdown is there, but it's dropped in the end zone from elation to heartbreak, a turnover on downs. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. From his own end zone, Allen. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. Throwing again from their own end zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Cardinals football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll toss it. Genty gets up the edge to the 35. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more? The late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman. He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, and let them clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
Giving this to Jeanty. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Jeanty from the gun. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Jeanty on the give. He's headed right. Trying to find his way back to the middle, but he's stopped after a yard. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down.
And it's third down.
Round 80!
Now Allen going to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jeanty. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
A tight end in motion now. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And it's third down. 3rd and 11.
Counter give to Jeanty. And he's going to be stopped well shy in that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the Cardinals' 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Setting up the screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. And they pick him off again. Brian Branch has it. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
180!
On 1st down, Jeanty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
319!
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And even getting skunked in that second half, Brock, the damage done in the first, enough to claim victory at the end. And of course, we'd be remiss if we didn't recognize that stellar defensive effort in the second half that made this win possible. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.